You are working on your first couple of quotes with level funded plans as an independent broker out there. I love you. The first couple are going to be the hardest. And today we're going to cover a couple of things that you can do up front so that your process is a little bit easier, so there's less heartache and less heartburn as you go through the process. So the biggest thing that you're going to need to do as the level funded expert in your Main Street is set the time frame up front. This is not as fast as fully insured, period. This is going to take longer. So when you're building your quotes, you're going to need to tell, as you communicate with your prospective client, exactly what it is you're going to need. Now, you want to do this in a very direct manner. People hate when you ask for more and more. But if the list is all up front, it's a lot easier. Don't string them along. Just tell them what you need. And it may look daunting at first, but you can coach them through this. Here are the things you're going to need for a level funded quote. One, we'll start with the hardest. You're going to need the quarterly wage and tax. This business owner, if he's paying his taxes, is already compliant with this. You need to get it. Number two, you need to have that business owner tell their employees you have to fill out enrollment application forms. Period. IHQs, whatever name you want to put on them. They have to do these. Tell them up front. And when the boss tells the employees they have to have these done by Friday, you'll be shocked on how many people actually do it, rather than you as the broker saying, I don't know if I can get them. No, tell them this is how you do your job. If someone's trying to stop you from doing your job, realize either they're not going to be a great client or they're not going to be a client at all. Next, tell them and really communicate that underwriting is to make sure that this is a good fit. When you go through the underwriting process, this is to predict the actual cost of the plan. Do this part up front. Do not tell them after the fact. Set the table. We're going to do all of this information gathering so that we can get to the most accurate number possible. Because if we don't have the most accurate number possible, we can always run it through fully insured. But realize that a lot of the times you're going to be subsidizing other people because you're overpaying for your benefits. So as a business owner, you probably don't want to do that because you would rather have more money in your business to protect your people rather than your competition down the street. Finally, level funding rewards honesty and it punishes shortcuts. So if you are the broker here and you're working your first couple of cases and you're super amped up, that's great. I love it. You want to be as honest as possible. Level funding rewards the honest and it punishes the liars, period. So if you have a client who wants to fib or willfully misrepresent, you're probably going to get caught. And in doing so, it's going to make it a massive issue for not only you, but for that business owner and for those members as well. Communicate this part up front. You want this to be as transparent and honest as possible. So after you gather those hard bits of information, you're also going to need basic stuff like the census, the industry code or the SIC code, the SIC code, the zip code of the business, all of the core information. Those are the non-negotiables you have to get to start your level funded quote. So when you get your numbers back, when you send them into your general agent, they're going to send them into carriers, TPAs, pricers, MGUs. They're going to come back with those numbers. Share the bad news early. If it's going to be a decline, share this. Don't tell them, I don't know yet. Be a man who's thankful for the guy you were yesterday. So if you delay things today, they only get bigger in the future. Deal with them now. I know I'm preaching maturity here. Level funding is a more mature product or needs a more mature broker than a fully insured program does. So be more mature. And the benefit to that is that you can now provide surpluses when the plan runs well to your clients, keeping that money right on Main Street, right there in River City. So the big things, do not rush your client. Set the table early on the needed information. And finally, do not oversell the speed here. I know I'm saying this a lot, but tell them how long it's going to take. And if they are saying, well, I need this yesterday, we'll say, well, maybe we can look at it next month because I can't do it that fast. And if you try to do it that fast, it's going to make your life miserable. So take your time, set the table up front, and keep rocking and rolling. If you want to learn more about level funding in general, I did put together a book. I wrote this over the course of a year, The Noble Agent's Guide to Level Funding. It will walk you through most of the things you're going to run into in your daily practice, selling level funded health plans to Main Street America. So if this made sense to you, drop your email in below. We'll respond and we'll send you a PDF of the book Or there'll also be a link in the pinned comment where you can drop it in there, and I'll send you the PDF of the book and the audio file. The last quick 10-bit. Clean submissions for underwriting results in better plans and better renewals for you long term. You don't want to just work for 1 year. You want to build a career you can be proud of. So do the work now. Enjoy the fruits later. All right, we'll see you.